Hi, Michael. How you doing? It's good to talk to you again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Jim. Good to talk to you.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to thank you and Frost and Sullivan for giving us this award. And I think it shows that we've changed over the years. So you want to make a couple comments about that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've actually, I guess, followed Sangoma from multiple fronts. Uh, and this, there were the open source pieces and pulling, that platform in and kind of being the community leader for those uh, programs. And then I could see you starting to build the pieces parts. The the CCD division from Dialogic, grabbing VoIP Innovations, and then Digium. Uh, it really were all little aha moments for me, because you could start to see all the pieces coming together to form what Sangoma is today. And
Yeah.
it really turned into you got an end-to-end solution, kind of across the board. And like I said, it was very aha, like, oh, why are they acquiring X? Okay,
Right.
that fits that gap, and there was not much overlap. And I think it was, it came together really well in my mind.
Yeah, we definitely had a plan and have been executing on it. So can you just explain the award a little bit and then why we won?
Yeah, absolutely. Frost and Sullivan has our best practices award program that recognizes leaders in the industries that we cover. Specifically, Sangoma received the North American Competitive Strategy Leadership Award for the North American UC&C market, or Unified Communications and Collaboration space. We actually have a number of criteria that fall into that product category, which includes around strategic innovation, the customer impact, the customer experience, and really felt that Sangoma, with its kind of broad UC portfolio, fit all of that criteria. Uh, Specifically, kind of to that portfolio, one of the things I looked at when deciding this award category was the concept of an end-to-end or holistic unified communications and collaboration solution. That goes from everything from kind of the UC platforms themselves to having collaboration clients on both mobile, desktop, having your own phones, having your own headsets, even and the infrastructure things like media gateways and session border controllers, and increasingly actually going into services such as SIP trunking to support those platforms. So you can really be a one-stop solutions partner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good that you recognize that. It's important. We definitely have customers that come to us because of that. What about the fact that we are both on-prem and cloud? Was that part of the criteria?
Absolutely. I'd say there's a lot of hype around cloud, but being a provider that can deliver it both in the cloud and on premises, kind of puts you in a position to be a trusted advisor. You're not beholden to a particular deployment model, whether it's only selling on premises or only pushing customers to the cloud. It's really a customer can have it their way and meet their specific needs. There's plenty of examples out there where a customer or an end user organization is either unwilling or just simply unable to move away from an on-premise platform. So having options there, and as well as being able to kind of move that into a hybrid mode as needed is pretty compelling.
Mm-hmm. Good. It's good. When you read the write-up, there's also this concept of customer experience and channel. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. It's really goes around, a commitment that we see to, whatever a company's chosen customer purchase experience.
Right.
In Sangoma's case, it's largely channel related, and really getting good at delivering those solutions to customers. back with the Digium acquisition, it could have been easy for Sangoma to go completely to cloud and go direct,
Yeah.
to customers. Yet you held on to that channel commitment, and it shows, and it highlights, kind of the strengths that Sangoma has, and as well as the loyal relationships you have.
Yeah, the channel is important to us. Even with cloud, we sell predominantly our cloud solutions get sold through our channel, and we even have training programs for our resellers so that they can sell cloud if they want to, right? Like, so they understand how to do both things. And that's really important to us.
No, and I believe it. I think there's kind of, as was mentioned, the customers need choice today,
Yeah.
and that carries through to the channel. There's some of your channel partners will certainly stay good at deploying on-prem for their customers, while others will want to take advantage of cloud offerings. So
Right.
flexibility.
That's great. Thank you. We appreciate that. And, I talk to you a lot, but, we don't talk about certain things sometimes. And it's good to see that, that even without me talking to you, that you're able to see other things, because you're talking to other people in the industry and the resellers and disties and stuff like that too. So that's good to hear.
Yeah. And it's, we talk about, kind of islands of collaborations, or doing certain things certain ways, and the whole strategy, whether it's kind of putting together the right pieces, or enabling your partners to deliver the whole thing without bringing someone else in, or having to pull resources from various places and then having finger pointing later is huge.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I don't know, is there anything you want to ask me?
Yeah. I'm just actually curious, where do you go from here? What's next for Sangoma?
Right. So first of all, I want to, again, thank you for the award. It's good to see that our hard work, and, we had a plan and it's being recognized. One thing you're going to see from us more is more cloud services, more as a service. And, you talked about the holistic end-to-end approach is one of the reasons we won the award, but we also want to do the same thing with our different kinds of cloud services. We have UCaaS, like you said, and SIP trunking, wholesale and retail, and CPaaS, and video meetings, and fax as a service. And we're about to introduce access control as a service. So in the same way we want that we have a end-to-end for the UCaaS, we also want to have end-to-end for all the as a service things. So people that want all that from us or from one place, we want to be the place where they come and get it. So you'll hear us refer to this as communications as a service, and they're all the umbrella of all the other services underneath it. So that's kind of like what's next for us. That's what you're going to see from us. We're sort of in the middle of that right now, obviously, but we really want to make that better, because we don't have a as a service offering per se. We have they're still in silos right now. So you'll see that in 2021. Okay.
And I guess I'm curious, kind of along those lines. How have you put together a lot of pieces, parts to make today's whole? Any specific best practices, or anything that have enabled you to actually integrate these pieces together and deliver that? Is that a corporate culture, a focus? Just curious on that.
It's something that I don't know, I guess you could call it corporate culture, Michael, for lack of a better word. It's something we want to do, and we'll do it in a way that it's easy for our customers. One of the reasons people buy our products like SwitchFox Cloud or SwitchFox Prem, it's easy to understand the pricing. It's easy to understand what you're getting. There's no hidden kind of things there. And we want to make the offering, when we do this offering, we want to make it, we know what we're good at, and that's something that people come to us for. So we want to continue to offer it like that. Okay, that's all I'll say right now. Obviously, we need a back end that makes it easy for that. So we have to do that too, right?
Excellent. Well, that makes sense. And I guess one last question. How do you think unified communications and collaboration are going to evolve?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Obviously, there's been a lot written about incorporating artificial intelligence more. We have a paper. I wrote a paper about it. If someone wants to read it, you can go to our website, and there's a lot that goes into where it's going. But that brings up one thing. I want to bring up one comment about it. I think right now people look at unified communications and they think about it just a telephone call and maybe chat. But we have people out there not just using our systems, but our competitors' UC systems. They use Zoom for video meetings. They use Slack for chat and collaboration, even though the customer has a UC platform from somebody. And I feel like the UC platforms have that stuff, okay? And certainly our platform has that. And we want our customers to be able to use UC and use our video meetings and use our collaboration and not have to use these other, those solutions are really good. They're really deep and they're really good for that. But most people probably only use, just like a telephone, people use the 5 features of an old PBX thing, right? And so we want people to use our UC portfolio that has all those things in it and not have to, hey, I know what Zoom is because it's been in the news, obviously, all year in 2020, and or Slack or something like that. So use all the things that are already in a unified communications platform. And I know ours has it, and I know our competitor stuff has it. And so we all in the industry, from a perspective, we have to tout the whole UC portfolio, right? And I think that's something that we have to do better in the industry. And so it sort of answered your question in a way, but sort of went off to the left there also, I think.
Oh, no worries. Is there, I guess, any particular steps that Sangoma is going to take to drive some of that adoption and get the full package?
I think it's an education, right? So this year, so I've written some blogs about that, and if I speak, I'll probably speak about some of that. But I think it's just an education thing that we all have to do, and I think when we talk to our customers or prospects, we talk about it so that they see it. And I think our competitors probably would want to do the same thing because, it's better for us if they use the portfolio that we all have and don't get Slack in there and don't get Zoom in there. I'm just talking about us because we offer a UC portfolio. Those products are great. I've used them myself, right? And I'm not saying they're not great. It's just they're sort of one-off solutions. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate chatting today. This was extremely helpful on my part as well.
Good, Michael. Thank you. Thank you very much again. And we appreciate the award, and it means a lot to us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.